How's it going, boys and girls? My name is Michael SK, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I have no idea what this is, but it is a free visual novel that you can pick up on Steam, and I've been told that it's actually pretty good. I've been recommended to record this, so I guess here I am. I'm very curious as to what this is about, because from what I can see here, this looks like a very cheerful game. I don't really know what it entails, besides it maybe including some sort of literature club, but it seems very cheerful and not at all disturbing, like what people have been saying that this is, and what the warning messages also say that this is. There's like 2 warning messages that you get saying that this is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. And while I may be a child, I want to say that I'm not easily disturbed. We'll have to find out, but yeah, let's jump into this. Let's see what all the hubbub is. Like, come on, we gotta see it for ourselves. What is Doki Doki Literature Club? Let's do this, man. Please enter my name. I mean, I've got a pretty basic name, so I guess we'll just go with Michael. I see that the main character's name will just be whatever you set it to. Alright, let's do this, man. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. Wow, we are quite a nice guy. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Again, we are quite nice. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ugh. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Ah, yeah, see, I guess the main character's name's Michael in this case. I think this is actually the first visual novel that I've played where you actually get to choose the name of yourself. Quite interesting. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Michael. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I don't know how to do a schoolgirl laugh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Michael, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Don't let this be like Kokoro Connect, where you actually have to join a club, and if you don't join a club, you have to make a club with a bunch of strangers. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Man, this really speaks to my heart. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Man, does this really speak to the heart. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Fuck, dude. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Man, what a quick transition to the school. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Wow, what a good start into trying to get to socialize better. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. God damn, we're terrible. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Oh boy, I wonder what that club involves. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Man, everything's just happening so fast. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I don't blame him. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Ah, it's Girl 1. I've been waiting to see this character. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? I see this is Girl 2, the one that she has a strong disinterest in the male sex. She just hates them. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Michael, what a nice surprise. Oh, someone knows my name. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wow, that's not what I would have thought. I was just gonna say, like, it's just fucking small. And I don't mean her. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. Huh. A girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Yeah, definitely can tell. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh, I like your name. It reminds me of my favorite genre. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know... Shit, how would you say this without it being English? Monika? Is that how you would say it in Japanese terms? It's not Monica. Is it Monika? Let's go with that. Monika. That's right. I said it right. It's great to see you again, Michael. Oh, what a lovely pose. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika? Come sit down, Michael. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? When do we get into the literature? I thought that's what this club was about. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! I don't know how to sound surprised. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! You mean kawaii? And I hate saying that, so I have no idea why I said that. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Good shit. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like she's the tsundere type. I love those. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? Thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you baka. Alright. I see we're going into the cliche tsundere shit. Or I guess just like the tsundere, not the, shit, what am I trying to say? The cliche personality types, that's it. So we have the tsundere. Now we know who the excited type is. There's got to be the smart one, and then there has to be the one who acts like a kid. I think that would complete the group. I really don't know. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole lot of tea in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Sorry about that. I tripped on my tongue. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Sure, why not? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Oh, the shy type. Who's that? Insulted, Yuri looks away. Probably her. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime. I'm sorry. Fuck. Alright. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Sorry about that, guys. Not only did I trip on my tongue, but I started to choke. I'm glad. not glad at myself for making an idiot out of myself. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, no, I don't know, that's why we asked. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. It's true, I've actually seen that at my college. I tried to help set up a new club, and probably doing it at a junior college, more of an easy to get into community college. I don't know, maybe it's a little harder to set up a new club because people aren't really interested in clubs. But maybe in high school like this, it might be a little easier. I don't know. Well, maybe nothing is really easy, but they'd have more luck. But yeah, not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Michael, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Yeah, that's a good one. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, man. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, yes, horror. Ah, man. When it comes to literature, all I've really read is Stephen King. I'm sorry to admit it. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, to be honest, but no, I like the horror that he produces, so I guess I can kind of relate on that respect. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped to something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Heh, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I thought things were going to go in an interesting direction, but no, it's too soon for any of that. Or maybe none of that is here. You can only hope. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Well, that's... She definitely seems confident about that. I guess it's not the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. I've noticed I'm saying Yuri instead of Yuri. You're not supposed to go ahead with the R because that throws it off. It's shit, I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm trying too hard to get this right. But yeah, they look at her quizzically. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh man, I'd rather die. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Michael? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Michael. Well, fuck, man. How are we supposed to, like, respond to that? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oh, whoops. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Michael, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I still can't do the schoolgirl laugh. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Michael, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, lovely, I just cannot wait. Wait, what? We have to write our own poem? Are you serious? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ah, interesting. So, instead of straight up just choosing things to actually, like, choices, going through decision making, to, I guess, get closer to a female character, we actually have to write a poem to get closer to a female character. I'm gonna save it, because I could fuck up here and just get no one. Okay. So, there's only one thing here. No, there's two things here that look okay. Because tragedy... Oh, wait, no, extraordinary is the third one. Scars, frightening, that all sounds sad. I guess let's go with... let's go with extraordinary. Alright, well, that was good for, shit, who is that? Sayori? Alright. So, we had extraordinary. Let's go for comfort. Oh, that was good for her as well. Alright, how about, sensation? Alright, we're getting it a little bit more equal. How about excitement? Alright, I sort of guessed that for Sayori. Let's see, how about, not depression, we could do vivid. Alright, that went for her. I'm kind of getting a mix here. I don't know what to do for, what's her face? Natsuki. I don't know what hers would be. How about forgive? No, that was Sayori. We could do insight. Alright. Vanilla. I wonder what that entails. Determination. Let's see. Precious. Essence. And music. Holiday. Anime. Oh, I got it. Oh, I finally found out. Okay, so Natsuki is just like us. Anime, manga. Alright. Melancholy. Alright. What about silly? Okay. Climax. And not that sort of climax, guys. Calm down. We could do shiny. Ooh. There's a side to Natsuki we don't know. Let's go for... Not suicide. We'll go for extreme. How about... vibrant. And I don't know what the fuck Doki Doki is, but we'll select that because I guess it's in the... It's the title of the game, I guess. What does Doki Doki mean? I'll probably have to look it up, or someone will have to tell me in the comments. But I think we'll stop it there. Now that I have created a poem, we will stop it there and hope for the best. We'll just throw it on that empty slot. Alright. So, there you guys go. Episode 1 of Doki Doki Literature Club. we're still at a point where we really don't know where this is gonna go. There's got to be some tragedy or something crazy bad going on later in this game with the characters, like something really bad. I don't know what, but it'll eventually come, and it'll make me feel bad. As those warnings in the beginning of this shit, oof, I don't know, I'm scared, man. But well, we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So thank you very much for watching. First episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you're excited, happy, content, whatever you want to say about me recording this, something good. If you're okay with me recording this and all that, leave a like. It'll show me something, and subscribe if you'd like to see more stuff like this and other things that I'm able to pull out of my ass randomly in the future. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy.